Previous Antioch police investigate the scene of an incident in front of Hardy Nick's Jewelers on Delta Fair Boulevard in Antioch, Calif, on Friday, April 11, 2014. One person was confirmed dead at the scene. Jose Carlos Fajardo, Bay Area News Group. Antioch police investigate the scene of an incident in front of Hardy Nick's Jewelers on Delta Fair Boulevard in Antioch, Calif, on Friday, April 11, 2014. One person was confirmed dead at the scene. Jose Carlos Fajardo, Bay Area News Group. Sound. The gallery will resume in seconds. An Antioch police officer scans the fingerprint of a deceased person at the scene of an incident in front of Hardy Nick's Jewelers on Delta Fair Boulevard in Antioch, Calif, on Friday, April 11, 2014. One person was confirmed dead at the scene. Jose Carlos Fajardo, Bay Area News Group. Mark Perez, of Antioch, works on a gold chain at Hardy Nick's Jewelers in Antioch, Calif, on Saturday, July 30, 2016. Mark and Leslie Perez have owned the jewelry store since 1985. At the end of this year they will be closing the store. The store has been in the family since it opened for business in 1947. Jose Carlos Fajardo, Bay Area News Group. An Antioch police officer uses crime tape to secure the scene of an incident in front of Hardy Nick's Jewelers on Delta Fair Boulevard in Antioch, Calif, on Friday, April 11, 2014. One person was confirmed dead at the scene. Jose Carlos Fajardo, Bay Area News Group. Antioch police investigate the scene of an incident in front of Hardy Nick's Jewelers on Delta Fair Boulevard in Antioch, Calif, on Friday, April 11, 2014. One person was confirmed dead at the scene. Jose Carlos Fajardo, Bay Area News Group. Next show caption: One of 5 Antioch police investigate the scene of an incident in front of Hardy Nick's Jewelers on Delta Fair Boulevard in Antioch, Calif, on Friday, April 11, 2014. One person was confirmed dead at the scene. Jose Carlos Fajardo, Bay Area News Group. Expand. Martinez, a 22-year-old man, was sentenced to 30 years in state prison Thursday, as part of a plea deal in a murder case involving the 2014 robbery of Hardy Nick's Jewelers in Antioch. Before the sentence, defendant Try Jones listened to a letter from the owner of the jewelry store, Mark Perez, who shot and killed Jones' accomplice, David Carter, 20, after the two walked into the jewelry store and Jones fired shots. A letter from Carter's adoptive mother, in which she asked for sympathy for Jones, was also read into the record. In exchange for the 30-year sentence, Jones pleaded guilty to robbery and assault charges. Prosecutors dropped a murder charge against him, which sought to hold him liable for Carter's death under the Provocative Act theory, meaning he was alleged to have forced Perez to lawfully defend himself with lethal force. Ad choice advertising and red invented by Teves. The April 11, 2014, robbery changed a lot of lives. A woman who was there buying rings with her husband and daughter was shot in the back, and still has the bullet lodged in her. Carter died, and 2 of his accomplices, Jones and Antioch resident Robert Simmons, 29, ended up going to prison. Perez wrote the experience left him and his wife badly traumatized. For years, we were regularly reminded of that awful day. We're hoping after today we can finally put this nightmare behind us that changed our lives, Mark and his wife, Leslie Perez, wrote in a letter to the court. They said they sold the store and moved out of the area because the memories were too much to bear. Carter's adoptive mother also wrote a letter to the court, which said the robbery was out of character for Carter, who she said spent time in foster care as a child. As a family we do not blame Try Jones for David's death, she wrote. Both David and Tri were young and foolish. The jewelry store owners, though, wrote in their letter they saw no excuse for Jones coming into the store shooting, and asked for the maximum allowable sentence. Mr. Perez says at best this level of violence has no excuse. The physical and emotional trauma that the victims suffered in this case cannot be measured in time or words, prosecutor Allison Chandler said in a written statement. After 4 long years and the plea and sentence today, hopefully, the families can finally feel closure and begin to heal. Simmons, the suspected driver, took a 15-year state prison term as part of a plea deal last year. 80 Quality Auto 360p 720p 1080p. You might also like FAS wants Lions to be Asian Cup regulars. The new paper air conditioning now finally affordable thanks to newthingstoday.com. 1 o'clock. How Toshiba is shaping a connected world. Toshiba APAC. The Singapore Food Festival is a local foodie's dream. Singapore tourism on Coconuts 020. You can get the Sausage McMuffin with egg any time of McDonald's extended train bus services on Eva Vesicay. Singapore FBI accuses former Kaiser employee of defrauding. MercuryNews.com. Olivia Nova dies, latest in string of porn star deaths. MercuryNews.com. Suspect in 1974 Stanford church slaying kills self. MercuryNews.com. Recommended by